Troy just got hit by a flying object in the shop. Didn't the shop teacher ever tell you not to throw things in the shop?
No.
No, he said, okay, throw anything?
Yeah.
Do you throw yourself at women?
Of course.
Okay. Wonder how them factory guys do that. Oh, there's probably no cab on it at that point, is there? No wheels, it's on a cart right up to where they're working. I worked in the factory, I know how that works.
You've never worked.
Come on, I worked once.
When?
I'll have to think about that. What'd you do with the pump? Oh, there it is in the baggie. Came in a Ziploc sandwich bag. Them are all the seals too? Yep, everything you need, eh? Good job. I gotta wrap up Frank's engine. Okay. I just wanted to show you that. Look at Dip and Dob. No wait, did you know that? Did you guys know you're the Bag Brothers?
Bag Brothers?
Yeah, you know who the Bag Brothers are? Douche and Duffel. Douche and Duffel.
I wanted to do.
Can we do the homie thing? Come on. Alright.
There's a duffel bag.
Duffel? Douche? What else? There's got to be more kind of bags. Pot bag? Hookah? There's a Mach 1 wind outside here today. New pump. New pump, man. Uh-huh. See all the goodies in there. What you got to go through to change that puppy. Troy's had his head in there most of the day. Him and Kyle. It's quite the deal to get that out of there and then put the new one in. Man, I had something smart to say and I don't know what it was now. Man, I had something smart to say and I don't know what it was. You hear that? That's my building creaking from the wind. It was 42 degrees yesterday and today it's going to be down to the single digits tonight, like 8 degrees with a negative, I think they said negative 10 below 0 Fahrenheit wind chill. That's like 50-degree difference in 24 hours. So that's quite a swing in the temperature. Anyways, we got the proper attire. You know, we'll stay warm. Okay. Hey Troy, who's making all that smoke in here? Oh, look at. Oh, what did they actually call this? A clutch? Holy wow! You could cut yourself on there, hey? She's about ready to go. It's a good thing that you got that out while the boss is up there. Let's see that thing. Are they all peaked in there too? Mm-hmm. Oh, there's pieces missing, eh? I see one there missing. One at least.
Yeah, the gear wasn't set right either. It's not
really?
Set. Well, it's not set.
Well, when you pull that plate, that damn plate, I've seen them where they actually break apart. Mm-hmm. And maybe that's what's moving. You mean you didn't have 100% contact from the factoria? Well, who knows?
Whoever changed that.
I doubt it's ever been changed. It's 8,500 hours on this machine. I doubt that that's been changed. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. You don't have full engagement of the teethies. Well, I don't know. If you measured that, you might. You got to measure the thickness of that plastic. It might actually be smaller, narrower.
I gotta take the cabin shells out to get the bolts
What next? We're just swampered. What do you think of our boom extension? You know what we do in Wisconsin? We eat cheese. What did I come over here for? Oh, yeah, I wanted to show you that. Oh, that's just out. Is that like a belly button, an Audi? Okay. Yeah, that was about ready to go too. But wobble it back and forth once.
Good.
Doesn't really.
That way, but
That's what I mean.
get jammed in.
You got it jammed in there for too far. Anyways, you get the idea. She's all yucked out. Yuckled. And look at it. Troy went like this. Abracadabra, Mr. Kalamazoo, Shazam, and Shamu. And another harvester showed up. I'm gonna go show you my work. Still working at it. Oh, look at, I had to leave with a customer and go out in the woods and check out on his stuff because his machine quit again the other day. Well, it quit the other day and then it didn't. My guys went out yesterday and he had a lot of water in his fuel and we did a bunch of stuff and got it running for him and then it quit again today. So I just got back with the customer and we figured it out. It's a green machine, I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, we figured it out. The fuel pump don't work, it's electric. I don't know if the ice did that to it and damaged it. And it's a $1,000 fuel pump, if that means anything to you guys. But anyways, look at here. I was showing you this earlier. We got a new pump in there. It's all set to go. Well, they got a lot of stuff to hook up yet and get it primed and then do some other work, oil change and stuff and the filters. And so that's where we're at with the Beaver. Oh, and then don't leave your forks up. Look at my welder took a dump today. Gonna have to put a peg leg on it, the wheel broke. Anyways, really busy today. Really busy. Really busy. So we got that going on. Just got rid of 11270. Oh yeah, and here's that coupler I think I showed you before. So my guy was up there in the main store doing some work today. And he brought that back with him. Oh, that's chowdered. Boy, in a way, I'm glad sometimes that this stuff happens. The pump went to hell. If it wouldn't have, we'd been rescued. I guess it is what it is, but we'd have rescued this machine from out in the woods with no pump. We'd have been pulling it in and having to. Yeah, that's about ready to go. Oh, hi, Troy. Look at that. You about got her, huh? Mm-hmm. I've just come over here to get the prognosis. Ouch! That's what I get for smarting off. You gotta like that sound. I like that sound when you're filling it up. That means the job is getting ready to test. Right? When you're putting new oil in it. That's it. I'm gonna go back to torching, okay? My poor welder. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? Morning, folks. I'm saying morning because it's 5 a.m. and I just got my first cup of coffee in me and I don't know that I'll get a chance to film this today, but I wanted to just, this is the Beaver. The guys changed, a couple of weeks ago we went, let's just set you up. A couple of weeks ago we got called out for no communication to the head. and it turned out to be a fuse. But there's always a reason that the fuse is blown. And some days, anyways, the fuse, they put it in and it worked, and nothing against the operation and the operator and all. It's the way it works. So Kyle put a fuse in, off he went. That was before Christmas. We said, all right, they're gonna take it in the shop, change their cord from here to the first junction box from the module on the head. Well, it's here for that train pump, and a few other odds and ends that I mentioned in the past. So what they did yesterday, they found out why. In the J plug, we call it, in the J plug that hooks to the module out here, the wire is fine. But the wires broke in the J plug, and it was just going doot, 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 with vibration. So we're going to fix that. We're going to replace that first thing this morning. I get greasy every time I come in here. Oh, it's a shop, Mike. So anyways, that's what we got here today. It's Friday, and my dad's gonna haul this down to their job site. If we're gonna get it out. The pump is done. The oil's been recycled through our pump system cleaning caddy filter cart, which is over there next to the well there. Filters the oil, plus we had to add quite a bit of new, and oil's changed. So what we got to do this morning basically is get that head back together, panels back on, pressure gauges, take it outside, hook up the pressure gauges, run it through some courses of, make sure everything is primarily where it should be for as far as pressures for the crane and all the controls. And so I doubt that I'm going to get the chance to see it. So I'm going to say goodbye to the Beaver. Bye, Beaver. Geez, every time I'm on camera, you notice that I belch? I must like to talk, and then I get whatever. So that's it. She's going to be a good one. They can't wait. This crew that runs these, they're a good family. They're a great family down here close to me, and they work their asses off. They're good people. I don't say that about a lot of people, but you hear that, guys. If you watch that, you're good people. And I'm telling everybody in the world, you're good people, and I appreciate your business. We really strive to take care of it. Came Monday with that problem, and she's leaving Friday with a brand new pump and other stuff fixed, and that's tough. That's tough to be down a week. And over here, we come over here, and Mike's just gonna give you a little update on this video. It looks like just literal hell. I talked about cutting through 2 sets of plates, and I did a fairly good job, even for myself, if I do say so myself. Cut through there. And here's my problem. And maybe I'll do a little touch on the other video, but here's my problem. Where I'm measuring from to get a square line. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a layout video, just layout of measuring how to get something like this into square again when you don't know what it is. So I think I'm going to do that. That's a good idea, Mike. It is? Yeah. I do that too. I talk a little bit to myself. So anyways, I started making marks on here. White lines. I don't know if you can see it. The old soapstone. And I'm learning a few things that it ain't, they added this to reinforce it at some time, and somebody just put it on. Not saying they measured or did, but they had to drill through holes and retap. But even this tapped hole to that tapped hole on the other side, is not kosher. It is not, it's for a cover. So I don't think that person who did it didn't really, lay the cover on there and strike some holes or center punch it and good enough. So I have to go clear back to the axle is what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna bring my lines forward. I'm gonna get a dimension from that, because that axle housing actually is probably the most accurate part. It's gonna be in square with this frame. Enough of that. I will do that on a complete different video, but once I do that, I can establish this and then chamfer this top. I've got these sides beveled already. Of course, I gotta clean it all up. There's all kinds of torch slag on there. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna trim this back anymore till I see how much gap I have and where my dimension is. And besides that, I've been getting super swamped, and you can see it from here. It's turned out pretty, if you use your eyeball or the camera. Yeah, granted there's a lot of gobs on there, but it's pretty close to where I think is factory, and down there where the original break is, it's actually shallower than, it protrudes more up here. So it's fooling me a little bit. It's fooling me a little bit, and so I got to get the tape measures out, and I said go back from, oh, and even that's been repaired. Sugar. I got to find a point on this machine that I call a center line or a starting point, and draw my, take dimension off of that, equidistant on both sides. So enough of that. Okay. Make another video for this. The next, I think I have a torch one coming up, and then I'll do a layout and how to hang the plate, and then the initial welds. There's a lot of, like I said earlier, there's a lot of guys that want, young welders, that fabricators, let's say, that want to know that stuff. So I'm trying to do this, so I hope you guys don't get bored with that. But there's a lot of young guys that want to know, and even old guys, if you want to be old and learn how to fabricate or learn how to do a repair like that, and it interests you, just hang in there. I'll be coming up with videos, and we'll go from there. All right, thanks again, guys. Always a pleasure. More coffee time. The Beaver's all done. Dad's going to deliver it to the guys this morning, so we're good. Guys are out there in their own machines working, so we're going to deliver. They got their own truck, but gotta set it. We're gonna get her chained down.